Okay, when you're standing here, rounding the body. Okay, so first you get started with a straight posture. Okay, like this. And then gradually as you relax into the posture and your breathing is, in a rhythm and your mind is in a calm state, and then you need to think about the shoulders. Okay, how to round the shoulders. Okay, rounding doesn't mean that you're like this. Okay, this is not rounding. Rounding is just slightly folding forward. And then you need to make small adjustments because the shoulders here, you need to create space. Right, it's not you're in this posture and it's static. Okay, it's not static. Joints, when you twist, when you stretch the joints, gradually it opens up. Okay, so it feels like you're creating some space inside. So the shoulders have to sink down. The shoulders cannot be tense, cannot be lifted, has to sink down. At the same time, going forward a little bit. Yeah, so you're getting into the state where sometimes you're closing and sometimes you're opening a little bit. So it's closed and open. It's not just static. It's not always closed and it's not always, expanding. It's adjusting. Adjusting without lifting the shoulders, without creating tension. Because when you lift the shoulders, you're creating tension. You want to drop everything. And same with the body weight. Is the body weight centered or slightly leaning forward, slightly leaning back? There's no one standard. It's you're adjusting yourself. Sometimes you lean forward a little bit, sometimes you're completely centered, and sometimes you may lean back a little bit. So there's adjustments, micro adjustments.
Are you feeling for a sweet spot? Or where everything feels kind of coordinated and connected and relaxed? Or are you exploring different positionings?
When you in a position, at a particular weight, positioning, you stay there for some time, and then after that you may get bored, and then you may then want to make a micro adjustment of your weight, of your body. So it's just adjusting from time to time, not constantly adjusting. Yeah. That is disrupting the mind. Yeah, but it doesn't matter how much you adjust, what you adjust, part of your mind, your intention has to always focus on the center.
We tuck under a lot.
Yeah, tucking is, again, it's about, from time to time making adjustments. So if you're constantly tucking, let's say I'm constantly tucking here, you will not feel comfortable, right? But you need sometimes untuck, stretch, and sometimes you need to tuck, right? It's about yin yang, right? It's not one way or the other, right? For some time you feel good tucking, and for some time you feel good untucking, stretching, right? Sometimes the shoulders and the chest need to be rounded and you feel good for some time, and then you may want to open a little bit sometimes. Right? Okay, stop. Now, the shoulders, making these small adjustments are important. Okay? From both the internal perspective and also from martial arts perspective, because for your chi to flow, right, for you to generate force and not having the force getting blocked by resistance, your joints have to open. If they don't open, your joints is like, it's like stiff, right? And then when you want to apply force with your body, it's like the force cannot properly come out because all your joints are creating barricades. It's like resistance of your force coming from the inside. Okay, so you're resisting yourself. Okay, you have to create openings. Doors have to open, and then when all the doors open, the force can come out. And second, from martial arts perspective, right? You need mobility of your joints. Right, because if your joints are stiff, again, you're creating resistance, right? You're creating resistance. You need everything to flow, right? Everything to flow. So for everything to flow, I cannot be stiff here, stiff. Then you're just resisting yourself and you're slowing yourself down, and you're not letting that power, that strength to come out, right? Whereas here, your shoulder, right? Jay Kwon knows how to do it, right? So you have to work on this, shoulder joint mobility, so that when you throw a punch, everything just opens up, right? So that force is flowing, right? That force is flowing, not, I'm trying to use strength, right? Yes. So you want to feel this, right? So Jay Kwon hold this, and then for you to first feel just using muscular strength, and then slowly relax, and think about how to stretch and open the shoulder joint, right? You guys can come closer. Oh, little step. Okay, that's good. Okay, switch side.
This one doesn't work.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
And don't drop your hand. Your hand has to...
This one?
Yeah, backhand. Don't drop that hand. Keep it above your chin. Yeah, right here.
On the side?
Yeah, on the side. Okay, and then Jay Kwon do the punching and you hold the pads.
Switch pads?
Yeah, let him hold and you throw. Yeah, just jab. Yeah. Okay, switch. Okay, now let's, yeah.
The third one had to pop up though.
Yeah, now let's try to add more stretch. You know, here, try to add more stretch. Right. Yeah, so instead of this, right, more bow and arrow. Yeah, think about more internal. Internal is not this, right? So, you know, which is this is good, but from the internal perspective, you want to store and release, right? That's what internal is for. So to store and release is bow and arrow, right? So from here it's already storing. This is position by itself is already storing, because actionable martial arts, they don't have to think about storing. Everything is, you know, not from the center. Okay, from the center, it means that you close. You close. So you close, this posture itself is already storing. Okay, and then release, it's from the center, open.